Enter. I did not expect the Gridanian envoy to be an adventurer. It speaks highly of your character that the Elder Seats here would choose an outsider to represent her nation's interests. This way. I bid you welcome. I am Melvib Blufisvin, Admiral of Limso Lominsa, and Commander of the Maelstrom. Now, what news from the Black Shroud?
Ah, a guest from Gridania. I thought I smelled leaf mold. I won't hold it against you. If you're half the warrior Kane says, 'tis a wonder you don't reek of dead Ixal. Welcome to the Sultanate of Ul'dah. I am Rauban al-Din, General of the Immortal Flames. But you did not come all this way to trade formalities.
Holy crap.
What?
I cannot believe I've been muted this whole time.
We apologize for our technical difficulties. We are still figuring all this out. We've got a new microphone.
No, it's... I hit a button and... I hit a button and I didn't hit a button.
So you've been muted since the beginning of the stream?
Yeah!
Oh. We are terrible at this.
Oh my god, I'm going to be mute for the whole thing.
Yeah, it's not like we can just go back.
No. But I've been reading, so hopefully people will follow along. Okay. I mean, they've been hearing music and sound from the game at least.
I hope so.
No, they did. I muted the mic, not the stream.
Okay.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, alright.
Donkey blood burgers.
Donkey blood burgers?
It was better than the other thing I was going to say.
Donkey milk soap? Donkey milk soap's actually really good for your skin.
Yeah, but the other thing I was going to say would have probably gotten us a strike against the channel.
No.
It was pretty nasty. Okay.
We apologize for the inconvenience. We are noobs.
Son of a... For the calamity brought a lot of us to knees, and yet to give up and barely have the strength to stand against the beast tribes, never mind the primals they mean to summon. We are a realm divided adventure and alliance in name only. But the wolf cares not for the plight of its prey. The Garlean stir and the admiral would not let it go unnoticed. All the concerns pale in comparison for the Empire, even the beast tribes and the bloody primals. Nod. We must stand united once more. That much is clear, and if we are to do so, we must remember the cause which last brought us together. Kane will have her memorial. We will honor the memory of the fallen and remind the people that their brothers and sisters fought and died for.
We're not that far in on the stream, though, right?
Not
it's not
really.
Like we were like muted for an hour.
No.
We're like maybe 20 minutes in.
I was probably muted for about 20 minutes-ish.
Oh crap, we forgot to reset that clock.
That clock, yeah.
That clock, yeah.
Shall I gotta reset the stove too.
And the microwave.
God, I'm a bad adult today. Shall I inform the Sultana and the Syndicate? I will speak to her grace myself. Very good, sir. The elder seeds here will have my reply, Anon. Thank you. My thanks to you, adventure. Why is every desert place ran like Tatooine?
Because that's what people really have to go off. I mean, what else you gonna run it like Tremors?
Well, I'm just saying, it's like, oh, there's a syndicate, of course. Alright, complete. And now I can go to the airship routes to go between the places. I get a little ding. And now if I come to my item, I have my inbox. Which, okay, I hate this, so I'm going to come here to system. I'm going to come to character configuration, item settings,
Yes, I need to do that too.
inventory interface, open all, apply.
Is it on layout or character configuration?
Character configuration.
Okay.
Now I click here. Look, okay, all my bags
Now where do I go?
are open. System, character configuration, item settings, and then it's the top option, inventory interface. Change it to open all. There we go. I'm gonna use that, and now I have learned a minion. Minions are like pets, so or glamour or vanity pets. If I come here to character, I have this minion guide. It'll open up what minions I have. See, I have a wind up Palom. That has to do with Final Fantasy IV. And then we have this wind up airship. So I can just right click on it, summon, or I can drag it out. I click it to open. But okay.
And see the Midgar summer one. That's somebody's pet.
Yeah, we'll get that as we go.
Yeah. Oh, there's a little. Is there a dinosaur running around too?
Maybe. Call of the Sea. My lady envoy, I trust you stay in the Sultana has been pleasant. Now, if you do not mind my asking, do you perchance have plans to visit Limsa Limons in the future? Well, I guess I do. If so, I have information that may be of interest to you. I once occupied the General Flame on an official visit to the seaside city-state, during which time I became acquainted with Baderon, the proprietary of the Drowning Wench. Well, the man sent word just now that he has a job capable of adventure. I think of none better credentials than you. Paradin would doubtless be pleased were you to offer him your services. All right.
Okay, wait. He just met us, and he's already sending us off.
Yeah, I know. He has no chill.
You don't even have my resume, dude.
Dude has no chill. Okay. So we're gonna go. We're gonna find our way to the main stone of this place.
All right, I know my way around here. If you'd like to follow.
Well, I'm gonna just come up here to the stairs and say to the lower level. I have a feeling that
This is a lot of carpeted stairs. I wouldn't want to have to be the person
oh my
to
god,
vacuum.
whoever has to clean this is
I know,
kind of
right?
annoying.
There's, yeah.
So on the mini map, we see where our blue quests to unlock things are, and we see red quests. I was saying, hey, you can't do that yet. Oh, I might as well take that. Alright, I am going to go this way and out. This is where the market... Yeah, okay, cool. I know where I'm at now. Ooh, there's a lot of people here in Olda today.
I'll be that way in just a second. I just got another room.
Well, I'm going to the main stone.
Okay. Don't forget to get the Adventurers Guild. Right before you get to the
Well, it's like right here.
Yeah.
So that just makes moving about the city a lot easier. So I unlocked the so we unlocked the airship. So we can take airship for any city that we want. Now, once we click on this main aetheryte, though, we can just kind of teleport now. What's the difference? Well, teleporting is cheaper. Not cheaper. Faster. My bad. It's way faster. However, it can cost more. Like, it's only like 100 gil to travel by airship, but as we can see here, we have 400, 500. Depending how far you are, the fee goes up.
And we don't have that type of disposable money yet.
Oh, we will. So.
Yeah.
But I don't like taking up 1,001 hours trying to get from point A to point B. So. But now that we have these big aetherytes for the cities, I can set another place as my home point if I wish to. Or if I want to, here in Ul'dah, I can go unlock one of the Ul'dah classes. So we have in here a few classes that we can become. We have a Thaumaturge, which becomes a Black Mage. We have Pugilist, which becomes a Monk. And then down here in this area we have Gladiator, which can become a Paladin. So that's if we really wanted to. We can go unlock those. Same thing if we over in Limsa Laminsa. If I click here, they have the Arcanas Guild here, so I can become an Arcanist, or which will then be Summoner or Scholar. Also, they have in here the Marauders Guild, which can become a warrior. And then, even though it's not really on the map, but it is the Rogues Guild. That's where I can become a rogue, then become a ninja.
The Rogues Guild's on here. The Rogues Guild.
It's in Limsa.
In Limsa.
Yeah. So if I want to unlock any of the other classes, I can go do that. But however, I don't want to do that because then I'd have to level that class up to level 15 before I can continue on, and it can get a little grindy outside of the MSQ. I'm going to wait to unlock one of the more advanced classes later once I hit closer to 50. So, okay, so we're here.
We're going to the left, right?
Let me see. Yeah, we've got to go to the left.
Up to the Drowning Wench.
To the Drowning Wench. What a name of a tavern. Sometimes I wish I could drown a wench.
Hey.
No, not you. Left attendant on the other side.
I had a brain fart. Drowning Wench.
Okay. There we go. So here's Eminem's Limsa Laminsa counterpart, Baldron. At least I can pronounce his damn name. Welcome to the Drowning Wench. Sit where you like, lass. I'll be with you in a... I'm Baldron. All right, who's asking? It is. I've got a job for a capable venture, you say? Well, you're bloody right. Just so you're fairly warned, though, this ain't no job for the faint of heart. Things are liable to get downright bleeding airy. But if you think you're still interested, let me know, and I'll fill you in all the details. Of course I'm interested. I'm the main character. Give me this chess piece. Really? Huh. Out of the chest. Oh, it's the same, but what does it look like? Does it look better? Yes. I must duly say that does look better.
Oh, yeah. I have that, and I kept it, and I dyed it like purple.
Also has
And I wear it with some shorty shorts and some knee
Yeah.
boots.
See, I kind of like how that looks better. Look at my bra. There we go.
Oh, here's the beauty guy. If we want to get this, just so we have.
Oh, hold on just a second. Okay, so let's talk to... Hey. Battering, the proprietor of the Drowning Wench, has need of a capable adventurer. I thank you for taking the time to help me out. Now, I'm sure you're busy, so I'll come straight to the point. No, you're not. You're going to explain this in the most roundabout way possible. Word has it some suspicious-looking buggers have been sneaking around out of the Shastasha's sea grot, and I need a trustworthy sword to head up north of Alport and find out who they are and what they're up to. Don't sound like much, I know. But I weren't so long ago, the Fishback's pet pirates paid us an unwelcome visit, and folks were feeling a bit nervous. If you will permit, Master Battering, I should be so happy to elaborate. Of course, see? Oh, no, wait. Wrong voice. Well, if it ain't the Chief Yellow Jacket himself, to what do I owe this rare honor, Commodore Rayner? Come to make sure my patrons are behaving or just thirsty? Neither. In fact, I was informed that you had requested a venture to assist in my investigation. I come to offer what information I could sift from the recent reports. How horribly off are these people that they have to have some random ass stranger do shit for them?
I know.
Over the course of the past moon, there have been several sightings of an unfamiliar vessel off the coast of Alport in the vicinity of the Isles of Umbra. This information came to my attention no more than a few weeks after a squad of my own soldiers had completed a routine patrol of the region, the Satasha Sea Grot included. Their search revealed little save the family of corals have taken up residence in the caves, nothing to concern us. In short, in the light of recent developments, however, I would seem wise to search Satasha again. But with the Sahagin testing our defenses daily, I am loath to assist the task to the limited forces at my disposal. Our lines are stretched as it is. Thus, I sought the services of a competent adventurer to conduct an investigation in our stead, and any aid you can offer in the matter would be greatly appreciated. Okay, calm down, puppy. Then it is settled. Satasha is located in western Lenosia. For more details, instructions on how to reach the place, I suggest you consult Vimelpa. She can be found at the ferry docks in the lower decks. Yeah, oh, the good man. Good luck to you, lass. Okay.
Come over to me and get the beauty one.
Okay, so we're gonna unlock a feature of the game, which is this blue.
Not her.
It's not that. What does she have? Raising the challenge.
She just has potions.
Yeah, but she's a blue quest, so she's gotta unlock something.
You want me to get her too?
Hold on. I'll come over here. Sahaj dumbass. Okay.
Face rolled.
Rumors of dangerous madmen about town have ill at ease. You're either a brave woman or a fool friend to be wandering the streets of Limsa today. What, the slasher or fisherman bottom on the loose? You've not heard? There's a madman about. Why, it's said that the brandishes blades so long and sharp they could cut a whale. No one's seen any blood yet, but this hasn't stopped the rumors from sending the shivers up spines in every alehouse in town. That you're still standing before me tells you do not scare easily as the rest. Perhaps you could assist the investigation, and to start with, you might want to look at that scream I just heard outside. Shudder. Okay, so beauty's on the scalp deep. I'm gonna come over here. I picture this guy has a French accent. What are you waiting for? That's him, the slasher. Apprehend him, toss him in the gull, and throw away the key. Or gut him and feed his lifeless body to the sharks for all I care. Just do something. Woe is me, whatever I do to deserve this cruel fate. For 6 moons I saved every last skill my husband's hard-earned wages, foregoing new shoes, a new person, sometimes even food for our children, all in anticipation for this day. What's so special about today, you ask? No, I didn't. Why, this day marks the arrival of a world-renowned aesthetician named in Limsa. My endless patience and self-control were to be rewarded with a hair-raising transformation that would have every fashion conscious Limsa oohing and eyeing in admiration. Instead, I find myself accosted by a lecherous slout. Speaking of which, weren't you doing something about this? Go ahead and have your way with him. I doubt he has anything to say for himself. So what we're going to do is we're going to highlight him, and we're going to hit slash doubt, which is for an emote. Oh, the ignominy of it all. Of course you take your side. For shame, is there not one sympathetic ear in the entire nation? An artisan of my renown should be welcomed with open arms and a 21 cannon salute. Instead, I'm branded a criminal, the tools of my trade, nay, the extensions of my very soul, ripped unceremoniously from my person like barnacles on the side of a frigate. I will not last long in my weak estate. No, even as we speak, the world around me dims. With my dying breath, I speak unto you three names, three kind souls who may yet put right what has gone wrong, frightfully wrong. Fortune Master Hananza of Nildik and Vimeli's Guildmaster Beaton of the Gridanian Carpenters Guild and Severin the Alchemist Guild in Ul'dah. If there is just one ounce of capacity, seek them out and tell them Jandalain sent you. When my soul is restored, my name rightfully cleared of all of Limsa, nay, the entire realm will sing your praise, for I, Jandalain, am none other than the cough. Okay. So now we gotta go trek all over Hell's Creation.
So I totally wear that purple jacket.
I think you have. Okay. So let's go south. Because if we go south, we'll hit the Blacksmith Guild.
So we said it while we were muted, but while we're not muted, if you get offended easy, this is not the channel for you.
I
There will
kind
be
of.
lots of accents, lots of comments.
I just can't keep my mouth shut. Chandelaine sent you, let me guess. The barmy fool lost his tools. Pardon me, the appendages of his very soul. Again, and is thrashing and tossing like the end of days since nigh. The man brings it on himself. If he toned down the theatrics and went about his work like the earnest craftsman, I dare say he'd save himself these misunderstandings. No, I've got a wit of sympathy for the fool. You, however, have my pity, indeed, for having to play audience to the whining. Any road, this should shut him up. For a while, I'll tell him that if he loses these, I'll craft the next pair of his bloody into his bloody hands. Okay, so we got that.
Then he can change his name to Edward.
Yes. We know heir to Gridania. Alright, we're gonna go to the Carpenters, which is just right off the Aether right here. A message from Jedelaine, he say, so he's lost another one. Sighed, does that man not understand that wood doesn't simply grow on Earth? Well, actually it does, at least in a manner of speaking, but the fact remains the resources are in short supply. For all his flowery words, if his tools were truly an extension of his very being, one would think he'd find a way to hold on to them more than a fortnight or two. Jedelaine's skills are not to be doubted, but his temperament leaves much to be desired. Still, it is not my place to judge. Take this to him and let us both hope that he will have the right of his ways. And then he hands me stuff.
Is it a comb? Is that what the wooden guy's doing?
No, I have no idea. Now we're going to Ul'dah. Boo! I'm going to take the Aetherite. See, the closest one I have to that is...
What are we going to?
Chamber of Rules, the closest one I have. I'm going to go down this way to the Alchemists, which are probably making them shampoo or something.
Yeah, like the products. So we get the scissors, the comb, and the products. They're Vidal Sassoon.
Maybe he's just born with it, though.
That's Maybelline. That's makeup.
I don't know. I'm a man. I'm a man born before the 90s hit, so I have no idea.
I was born before the 90s.
Yeah, but you're a girl. Well, at least I sure as heck hope so.
Well, last you checked.
Well, yeah, last I checked. I mean, otherwise, there's some real crazy explaining that needs to be done.
I mean, I did push up 2 children.
She bitched about it the whole time, too. Then again, if I was getting ripped in half down there. Okay. Guildmaster, you've come on behalf of Jelaine. Why, I just furnished him with a fresh batch of my special creations last week. I realize man's services are in demand, but it would be physically impossible to exhaust the entire supply so soon. So all you say, an unfortunate turn of events indeed, but not entirely unexpected. This guy's kind of dressed like Kaiba.
A little bit. He's going to go find Yugi and yell at him.
You see, the man is something of a genius. A genius is often misunderstood by modest minds. Trust me, I speak from an extensive personal experience. Yes, great minds must band together in trying times, lest the realm of the deprive our talents. And so I command you, deliver this parcel to Jelaine with all speed. Alright, now we gotta go back to Lemon. So okay. Oh, there's perverts. Okay, cool. This one. We gotta go down. Come on.
We gotta go where?
Gotta go down. We gotta go back.
Oh, I'm trying to go to the market.
Then you gotta go past the market. Then you gotta go the opposite direction.
Yes, I
The
know.
left attendant to the drowning wench. And okay, cool. I'm gonna come down over here. Hey, no, and no, you cannot jump over the edge. They don't let you do that. They're not WoW. That'll let you kill yourself instantly. If there's one alms of compassion in you, friend, I beg you retrieve from me the tools of my trade. For I'm none other than Jelaine, the cough. Yeah, okay, here, take that, take that, take that, give it over. Could this be? Yes, I feel it. The light returns to my eyes, power courses to my fingers. I live.
I'm coming to you.
Comb, scissors. And as I live, the unspeakable embodiment of ugliness must die. Begone, foul demon. Because anime. And so I ask, how do you feel, madame? Why, it's as if in but a single magnificent moment I traveled beyond the void and returned to the embodiment of all that is beautiful in this world. Well, you're a potato with green hair now. Could it be yes, because it must. How else do you explain such power? You're the one whose coming was foretold. You, yes, you the ascetican. The flesh, madame, I'm Jelaine, a crafter of the coiffures. So divine that Menfina herself doth begrudge my clientele their beauty. But let us speak of you, madame, for there a moment ago said a fashion challenge from. Now here stands a potato. A beauty reborn. Okay. And you're the one who think for by my soul, and might once again bestow my gifts and realm there bereaved of beauty and kindness I intend to repay in full. Do you fear your own hairstyles becoming passé? Fear the specter of gas ugliness threatening to consume you? Fear not, friend, for I shall not survive my wrath. He is not matured past a 15-year-old girl.
It's not, I was going to say, that sounds like me in high school.
As Madame before you, as this very realm we call home, from an abyss of unfathomable drabness, you shall rise anew. My clients have been known to make reservations moons, even years in advance, but you shall know such troubles for providing a staunchy ally to good taste. When all others turn a blind eye, I gladly place myself at your beck and call. Yes, the next time you find yourself played by aesthetic ennui, yeah, it'd be ennui. And there's only one reason why I know that word, is because I play Vampire the Requiem and Vampire the Masquerade. You need to only ring the crystal bell from the comfort of any inn room in which I have taken up lodgings. Okay, thank you. Jelaine shall hasten to the scene. Yes, in a flash, the dreary, uninspired life you have hitherto shall end. You shall travel to the realm beyond and return to us as a beauty reborn. I give you a token of trust between us. Treasure, for it is the key to the world of aesthetic wonders, and ordinary women shall never know. Voila. Well, Master Jelaine, do come back. I have not made my next appointment. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on with this guy.
Insanity.
I have not seen hairdressers in real life act like this. So you get a token, which is good for one free thing. And I'll explain this to you. So we're going to come back up here. I'll come in here. I'm going to go talk to the innkeeper. I'm going to go to an inn. So we can see this. Okay. So there's now this crystal bell right here. If I right click on that, do you want some of the aesthetics? Yes. Okay. So now he's going to show up. You know. And then it's going to open up character customization. So a lot of the same options we had before are here, but most of them aren't. The only ones you have is hairstyle, hair color, eyebrows, lip, facial lip color, facial features such as like the basic cosmetic ones.
Hair and makeup.
Any tattoos, colors, face paint. So you can't do a full character customization. That takes something else. But this allows me to like say maybe I want a different haircut. Like maybe I want this haircut now because of reasons.
And you can get other haircuts along the way.
Yeah, there are.
Hairstyles.
Yeah, there are ways of getting other hairstyles, but
There's quests and things.
But some hairstyles are unique to specific races. See, these are all the ones that Vieira have access to without having to go get more. And then you just pretty much go along, and once you're done, you click to confirm. And now, because I have a token, I can do one for free. After that, it's 2k gil, 2,000 gil. So I'm not gonna. There's not really a hairstyle I want to transfer to yet. I'll go get some more in a little bit as we go. And then that's it. That's pretty much how that whole thing works. But it doesn't matter how many changes you make. It's just 2,000 gil. It's just 2,000 gil.
Yeah, it's not 2,000 to change your haircut and then 2,000 to change your color.
Okay.
It's a flat rate.
All right. Okay, so are you out yet?
Not yet. Okay. Quick intermission because I need to go to the potty.
All right, one moment.
Keep it.
Okay, now we're back.
We apologize for the intermission. We take them a few times on each of our videos. Children.
Yep, they're terrible.
They're 11 months apart and they fight.
Okay, so we need to go to the lower decks. Let's come here to the lift attendant. And we're going to go to the bulwark hall. Alright. Going this way. Okay. Okay, down here. Here, I'm gonna lose you.
Oh, and that's work.
Alright, so I'm gonna lose her. What is this? Oh.
Alright, where are we going?
Well,
Oh, past this
yep.
guy. Okay.
Nope, not that way. I'm going the wrong way.
Ouch! What, Sonny?
That dog is rude.
You're not going. You were just out. You're not going back out to bark at the neighbors.
He's like hell I am.
No. Ow! Stop scratching me!
Come down here, get this fish market.
Do you want to go in bed with the kids?
No, he doesn't want to do that.
Do you want to go with one of the kids? No?
I guarantee you he does not.
No, he doesn't.
Alright.
Ow! Stop it! He's legit jumping on me.
Because he doesn't know how to take no for an answer.
I said no, you just got in.
Dog is neurotic. You're here for about Commodore Rayner's investigation, and you'll want to board the ferry boat to Airport. Once you arrive in western Lenosia, though you'd best pay a visit to the halls of the novice before you blunder into Satasha. The Adventurers Guild runs the hall, and the folk there will prepare you to train you the skills you need to face the dangerous dally waiting for you in Seagrot. The hall is on the way to Satasha, just north of Airport. Head inside once you're... And one of the seasoned adventurers will take your hand. Best of luck to you, friend.
You can't go back out.
I'm going to take the ferry skipper to Airport.
Yes, I'll give you that. That's fine. Yes, I'll work. Go ahead.
Talk to failure skipper.
I already did. I'm already in Airport.
Okay, cool. Now we're here. We'll get the eighth right here.
Ouch! Robert, could you guys fix this dog?
The dog doesn't listen to me either. He gets like this around this time of night. Every night.
Is there something in the yard you want?
I don't know. I can't find anything. Alright. So the Hall of Novice. Alright, so we're going to come over this way. Your E went the other way.
Sorry, I'm trying to pay attention, but I have one dog that is half on, half off the sofa, and the other dog that's scratching at my leg.
Schrodinger's dog. Right, this way.
Don't forget your chocobos. I get them sometimes for fast travel.
Yeah.
Especially if I need to go AFK.
Alright, I'm coming up here. Alright, so the Leaf Guild. If you notice, it matches this little leaf right here. That leaf means you're... Usually means... What it means is you're a sprout, so you're new. Any character that's under a certain level will have that, no matter how long you've been playing the game. I don't know why. Seasoned Adventurer. So you must be the adventurer to whom the Yellow Jack sent word. I hear you're brave. You are brave to brave the depths of Satasha Seagrot. The occupants of those caves are rumored to be as numerous as they are bloodthirsty. No matter what the epic tales would have you believe. Strolling into such a den of savagery alone would be the height of foolishness. No, you shall need companions, and you shall need the training we here in the Hall of Novice can provide. I strongly suggest you study the fundamentals of group combat before continuing the mission. The smith over here sees the training schedule. Speak to him, and you can register for exercise tailored to a particular field of expertise.
Can we unlock the dungeon without seeing the smith?
I will find out. I don't remember. When you have mastered all that masters teach you, then it will be time to head north once more. Report to the Yellow Jacket Scout at the mouth of Satosh Seagate, and will furnish you with the details of your duty. Okay, so we don't have to do this part, but if you want to, you can come here talk to the smith, right? And he is going to pretty much tell you. This isn't a part of the story, so I'm not really worrying about it. But pretty much what the Hall of the Novice allows you to do, anytime you see a guy here in a city with that, you just click on him, right? And it'll say, oh, DPS training. Or pretty much it matches what your role is. And it kind of goes through how being in a party works in this game. So that way you have an idea on what you're expected to do. Now, is there a reason to do this? Yeah, you get a ring. You can get a ring for doing all of them. But we're not going to worry about that right now. I'll do those separately on my own. I'll come up here. Yellow Jacket, and see, at every dungeon a smith is going to be there, and at every tavern. So please tell me you're here on Yellow Jacket duty, and some draft saw it's out of for a stroll. I can't take any more of this blasted waiting. You are, thank the gods. I assume you already know the ship been slipping through the Isles of Umbra. We've been on the lookout for pirate activity ever since the vessel was sighted, thinking a crew of cutthroats may have a den nearby. So when we received word that men of questionable quality have been seen passing in and out of Satoshi here, we were entirely surprised. I've yet to face them myself, but if this lot belongs to those fishback fancying serpent reavers, well, you can imagine the panic it will cause. The kidnappings are still fresh in people's minds. Anyways, your task is to poke around the caves and find exactly who we're dealing with. While you do that, I'll be keeping watch out here, praying you don't spot any blue-faced tattoos. So once we know...
Before we get to the dungeon, can you please up this full loot?
Yeah.
Because I'm a healer and I don't need to stretch my legs.
Alright, so... Instance. So I'm going to come here to character, and I am going to... Not character, duty. And we're going to come here to duty finder. I'm actually going to drag this out here, so I have it. So just the duty finder. You can sign up for all sorts of duties. This is for Gold Saucer. We'll talk about Gold Saucer later. This one's PvP. These two are for raids. These are for trials. We'll cover them as we kind of go. And then we have Guild Hests, which we showed once before. And then we have Dungeons. This first tab is A Realm Reborn, Heaven's Word, Stormblood, and Shadowbringer's Dungeon. This one is specifically for what the current expansion is. So, pretty much we're going to come in here. We're going to check it off. And click Join to queue up for a dungeon. That's all we have to do. 1 second. Cool. Okay, so, all right. Okay, so we're going to click join, and this is going to queue us up. Now, if we come here, now this is the entrance of the dungeon, and they are marked here. Clicking on the entrance is just going to bring up Duty Finder, so we really don't have to go to it. So.
Don't forget to eat some food before you go in.
Oh yeah, well I don't have any food.
You don't have
I
any
think I should have some. Oh, here we go. So the reason why she mentioned that is when you eat food, as you see, it gives me stat bonus. It'll tell you like what the stat bonus is, percentage increases, and what the max bonus you'll get. And also, anytime you eat food, regardless of what it does, it will give you a 3% experience bonus. I want to join. And over here, it's telling me I'm a duty finder. This is the duties I'm signed up for. It says, it's forming the party. It's letting me know how many people of each role it's found. It shouldn't go too long because the wife here is a healer. And if you're a healer and or tank, it goes pretty quick. And if I was by myself as a DPS, it would take forever. But it's letting me know how long it's taking and what the average wait time
Okay, I'm a
is.
healer. I'm an experienced healer. I usually play an astrologian, so this is new for me. So I'm going to figure this healing out. That's my AoE.
It really doesn't get different until you unlock lilies.
That's resurrect. Okay.
This is definitely going slower than when we're tanks. Alright, here we go. I'm going to click commence. And then as long as everybody's ready. Light party, that's a normal party instance of 4. Full party is 8 members. Those are for raids. And then you have alliance parties, which are 32 people. And those are multiple. You end up with like 3 tanks, 6 healers, and the rest DPS. And it's a huge raid. That's the dungeon intro. It's letting me know about what Limit Break does. Limit Break's here. I'm going to go ahead and drag my Limit Break action under General to my bar. Limit Break. Okay. And we're going to start killing things. So, Limit Breaks aren't like how Limit Breaks in other Final Fantasy games. These increase based off of what each party member does. Like, so whenever DPS get a crit, the limit breaks. Whenever healers crit heal, it fills limit break. And then depending on your role, the limit break does something different. If you're a melee DPS, it does the most possible damage to an enemy. If you're a tank, it reduces damage for the party. If you're a range spell DPS, it does an AoE targeted AoE area damage. If you're a ranged physical DPS, it will deal in a line in front of you damage, and healers it'll heal.
Or rest. It will mass rest.
If you have 3 ranks of limit break, when you're in a dungeon, you only get 1 rank of limit break. If you're in a full party dungeon of raid, it will give you 2 ranks of limit break, and then if you're in an alliance, you can get 3. So this level thing we're talking about, whenever you go into a dungeon, each dungeon has a max level to kind of keep things challenging and relevant. So you're not just clearing through everything just because you can. So it sinks you down to whatever, if you're above the max level of the dungeon, it sinks your level and gives you access only to the abilities for that level. There we go. So that way you're not just like clearing through everything every 5 seconds. There is a way of going through a dungeon unsynced, but you get less items and you get no experience when you do that. So for the most part, I'm just gonna be AoEing like
Once we start doing glamour contests, we'll start coming through some of these lower dungeons to get the pieces we need for the week.
We'll talk about glamour later. It's gonna be a bit till we unlock that. And yeah. So up here in our party group, it's just letting us know who we have in our party. If their icon is in blue, that is the tank. Our tank is a gunbreaker. That's the gunbreaker logo. Our other DPS with us is a samurai. That's the samurai logo. Is it important for you to know what other types you have with you? It depends. Some classes actually, it does help to kind of learn it because some classes have abilities that buff other classes, and you always want to buff whatever's going to give you the higher output. Since Samurai is a high DPS class, if you're doing a damage buff, would want to buff him over, say, my character, which is a bard. Well, it will be a bard. Right now, it's a archer. That was a boss. There's a treasure coffer. So you have a choice. You can knead on it if it's a piece of equipment that your class can equip. You can greed on it if you want on any piece you want, or you can pass on it. Always good idea to like come up here and right click and do item comparison. See, that is definitely better for me. So I will knead on that. And item comparison, that neck piece doesn't. Yeah, it's got some better stats. I'll go and knead on that too. Yeah, in dungeons, you mostly spend most of your time just AoEing. Bam. And what do I get? Peloton. Cool. This is a cool ability. Oh, I got another trait. So, Peloton. I'm going to move that up cool, here.
Hey, that's a cool shirt. You might want to at least greed on it if you don't need it.
Item comparison? No, it is definitely an up for me. I will need it. Alright, so...
It is very common to leave one of these dungeons with 2 or 3 pieces.
I wouldn't say common, but it's not uncommon.
Crap. I got it.
Just heal.
Bam. I was over range.
So yeah, this is good. Increased movement speed for the party. That's always nice. Also got a trait. Traits are passive abilities that just kind of sit there and do their thing without me having to do anything.
Level again?
Yeah.
You're 2 levels ahead of me.
I'm 8. No, I'm only 18.
No, that's because you're 18 because of the dungeon.
No, I'm 8. Oh, no, I'm 18.
No, you're
20. Right? No,
I'm 19, you're 21.
Roll 20. No, 20.
Okay.
But yeah, these are passive abilities right here. That they just sit there. That was the little one I got. So let me click Peloton. I guess because it doesn't affect combat really.
So, as you can tell, these dungeons are pretty quick.
Well, they can be. For the most part, they are. The philosophy of Final Fantasy XIV is they respect your time. Pretty much, they don't expect you to adhere to what they feel is like appropriate
Unlike
game
World of
playing.
Warcraft, where you're 4 hours in one raid,
Yeah,
you don't get anywhere.
Yeah, their thing is we respect the fact that you have spent money and are using your time to play this game, so they're going to make it as valuable as they can. So that way you can get things accomplished in a few minutes if need be.
Yeah, because we're parents, so our playtime is pretty limited. We actually did post a schedule on our Twitch, though, if anyone is interested in what days we play what.
It'll go up on YouTube as well. I'll just put it in like the channel description or something.
I will also put it on our social media, but that way we can make sure that, you know, we're pumping up content multiple times a week.
Yeah, you're level 22 now. You just leveled to 20.
Oh.
You might notice if you're looking, so in this, the other thing about dungeons, they made a change recently. You no longer get experience for killing the enemies. The experience that you would have gotten instead, you get when you beat the boss. They did that because people were going in, clearing trash, get a level, because they only need a little bit, and then they hop out and kind of strand the group, which is okay if you're like, if it's a DPS that does it, but if it's a tank or something else, it really wants to think that this top with the skill speed is better for me than the one with crit.
What I did is I moved the one I thought was better for me that wasn't to
Yeah, I
my
might do that.
inventory bag. So that
You
way it wasn't
stole your
an option.
spawning grounds, sure, Walker.
If I remember correctly, you want to stand on the vent when the water bubbles
Yeah,
up.
but these things don't really, because of how they've tuned things, you don't necessarily have to worry about mechanics too much in these early ones. Because watch. Because yeah, normally you'd want to go stand on those unnatural ripples to keep an ad from coming out. But look how fast he's dropping.
I'm legit casting too, I'm not even healing. There's no one really needs
Yeah,
me.
healers are allowed to DPS in this game. If they have literally nothing else to do. See? Boom.
I didn't have to cast one heal for that whole fight. Oh, the player comment.
Yeah. So now at the end, if you can vote on a player you felt did really good, I'm just gonna give it to I'm gonna give it to the tank. Can't if you queued up with somebody, you can't give it to them. It's a good thing to do because if let's see, did I unlock collection duties logs? I haven't unlocked challenge log yet.
There's some boots for me.
Okay. And that's it.
I'd like to pop some plates.
Equipped. Oh yeah, look at that. Pretty cool. Yeah, I'm looking pretty cool. Leaving the duty. And then we're back. And now we gotta go back to Elements while we teleport. Go.
Gotta go get the pops.
Cupcake.
No, her nickname is Tyson when she does that.
Because she
She tries to bite. She boxes him with her paws and then tries to
Bites
bite
his ear. Alright.
She's Mike Tyson.
Yeah. Only older gamers are gonna get that. Alright. I'll go back to the Drowning Wench. My character looks a little cooler.
She does.
The white skirt looks a little odd with it, but whatever.
Beggars can't be choosers right now?
No, I'm not.
Really
I'm not. Also, I'm not really worrying about, like, yeah, trying much. Yeah, I'm not going to spend money.
I still in, like, level 11 gear.
Yo, you'll get gear.
Hi. What do you want? Okay, I'll move these so you can get up there. Come on. I'm not just going to sit here and feed you guys peanuts. You had your treat.
Such a task was on the books was mine. I'm afraid the ship's already sailed, friend. Might you be the adventurer who accepted the job of investigating Satasha? Yeah, look at my goggles. It would seem the ship has not only sailed, but now returns to harbor. None the worse for its voyage. A pity we dragged our boots too long on this one. No matter, the wheel will turn and our chance will come. You are right, of course, but there is still no rest till we have attained our goal, lofty though it may be. Not a wink of sleep, great leader. Our aim, lest you wonder, is to perform such feats of heroism as well earn us a place in the songs of every alehouse of Eorzea. We mean to write legend which will inspire adventurers as yet unborn to follow in our shining example. Oh, you are so a paladin. Do you have such a goal, large or small? It matters not. Only have a star to reach for, you will reach higher. Dude, we don't care, man. Purpose can sustain you through times of hardship. Keep your eye on the prize, and all obstacles will be overcome in time. You would not think to stride into battle uncloud, would you? Well, goals are as arms for armor for the spirit. I wish you fortune in your endeavors, milady.
You should have a class.
Bye-bye. Yeah, those goggles look weird. Back then, are you? With all your limbs and a tail to tail, I'll wager. Yes, here's what I did. Fishbacks. And there I was thinking we'd only have to crack a pirate skull or 3. 7 hells. You turn your back for 5 bloody minutes and the scaly bastard set up shop in your bleeding doorstep. Still sounds like you left him in pieces, so I don't suppose they'll be carrying out whatever mischief they was planning, unless they was planning on feeding themselves to the fauna of Satasha. Of course, any road, all's well that ends well. On behalf of Limsa, I thank you for shedding some light in the mystery. You've lived up to your reputation, and I couldn't ask for more than that. Now, I'll be your dying for a rest, but just in case you're not, I was wondering if you might be interested in taking another job. It just so happens I've had a request from our sister guild in Gridania, see? Seems the folk are in need of a venture that can get things done. For them to ask for help like this, you can bet the task won't be no skip through the sun and glade, but after the way you dealt with the fishback infestation, I doubt it's anything you can handle. Give us a shout when you're ready and I'll lay it out for you.
You should have a class.
Oh yeah, I am so turning these goggles off.
They look weird.
They look super weird. Party Finder's unlocked.
Like those thick Coke
Nobody
bottles.
uses Party Finder.
Like those those thick Coke bottle glasses.
There we go. Turning that off. Okay, cool. So Party Finder is in... Should be in the Duty Finder, right? No. It's down over here. Duty... No, where is it? Here is Party Finder. So you can come in here if you want to, and you can like, hey, yo, I'm looking for people to do stuff. So pretty much, almost nobody uses this for anything outside of doing something very specific, like hunting down specific creatures or going to specific raids on hard difficulties. Since all you need to do really is this. And have I... No, I'm not challenge log yet. Alright, I'm going to pick this up first, and I'm going to go do my... Class quest. Later on is information, new task. Ready about the job then. Like I said, a request comes from our sister Guild in Gridania. Oh, I gotta go talk to Eminem, I bet. And that's all I know. But whatever you get out to do, I somehow doubt it poses any trouble for Venture that survived the bedlam of Satasha. If you think you might be interested, you'll want to have words with Eminem, me counterpart in Gridania. Good luck, lass. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna click return because I'm set to Gridania. Alright, now I'm going to go to the Archers Guild. So, let's see, I got that trait right there. I got 10% to damage, which is good. Okay, so it should be getting... Okay. Guildmaster Luciana wants you to go to Buscurn's druthers. You come at a good time. I have a task for you. A petition has arrived from the proprietor of Buscurn's druthers out in South Shroud. The petition Buscurn himself has requested our assistance in dealing with a gang of poachers. I would have the three of you meet with him and investigate his claims. The three of us? You mean Catherine, myself, and... It would be better if I went alone, Luciana. The Mikote and the other will only encumber me. No, Silver, you will go as three. Also, it is past time you recognize Catherine as a fellow archer. I have held my tongue in the matter of her continued presence here, but I will not bend no further. Yeah, every group has that jerk that doesn't think you belong. So, it's... Who in the Seven Hells do you think you are? Bow Lord Lewin, in case you've forgotten you aren't even a quiverman anymore. That may be, but I shed blood defending our borders, unlike you, Savage. Savage, you know nothing about me, you bigoted son of a... Enough. But one more word and you shall have cause to regret your petulance. The three of you will go to Buscurn's druthers in the South Shroud, now out of my sight. Ooh, she mad. She might give me a spanking. Spanking? Over the hills and through the woods to grandmother's house we go. Yeah, it's not how it went when I was a kid. It was more like over the highways and through the byways.
I lived with grandma, so there was no going to her house.
Trust me, the only time my grandma went to the woods is because the freeway took her through it on her way up to the lake resort.
My grandma liked to go to the woods. We camped a lot, went to the beach a lot, in the park.
Yeah, no, not my grandma. My grandma's idea of roughing it was very similar to the Air Force's. No remote control and no cable. It also raises up what you hear when it says, like, how does a Jewish princess prepare dinner? She makes reservations. Literally describes my grandma right there.
She could cook though. She had that one recipe that I made that your mom gave me.
Luxion? Yeah, that is her only recipe.
That's like the one family recipe from your dad's side of the family.
Well, my grandpa could make some decent parboiled barbecue chicken. That's about it. Alright, new zone. At least for this.
I remember that time I made that barbecue chicken in that big pot. That was your grandmother's pot. You're like, it tastes just like my grandfather used to make.
Oh yeah, because you boiled it first with the spices and then you
Yeah.
barbecued it.
And you're like, same pot and all.
Yuck. Yeah, it was. Oh, you lot must be from Archers Guild. Welcome, friends. Now, as the Guildmaster will have said, I put in a request for some keen-eyed archers to help me track down a gang of poachers that have been plaguing these parts. It may be, if I may, is it not uncommon to find poachers in this region? While regrettably neither the gods Quiver nor Wood Whalers deem them worthy of attention, why then did you imagine them worthy of ours? Because these ain't no common poachers. They're Pawa Mujuk's gang. They say she and hers are always moving, staying one step ahead, but I reckon she's hiding out in here somewhere. Thing is, I can't just send my people out to search. I made a pact with the red-bellied bandits. See, we stay out of their territory, and they don't make no trouble in the druthers. That being so, I summoned the massed ranks of the whalers and the quivermen. All 7 hells would be swiftly break loose, assuming they thought the matter worthy of their attention. Of course, you say that's not an option. As luck would have it, though, I've gotten 3 keen-eyed archers to take care of things instead, and all without raising no alarms. We understand you may leave the matter to us. It's down there somewhere. Split up and succor the area for any signs of poachers. Should you discover anything, return here and wait. We'll convene to compare our findings ere long. Go. Okay. Yeah, it's down there. It's under your foot.
I see it.
Okay, now I'm going to go to the orange.
Is that 'cause our children had it?
I have no idea. Other side. It's the C connector. Yo, this part.
That's what I was trying to get in.
Searching for the clues. Oh, walnut. This guy's name is Hungry Cub. I found a lot of times when they have these orange places, most of what you find is around the edges. Okay, I'm now going to go back over here. An Iron Lake trap, a poacher's bow. These are both evidence of illegal activity, but nothing will help us find Pawa. And these mead bottles are but old refuse from before the Druthers was even built. They have no connection to the gang. What do you know of this Pawa woman, Silver? I know that she is the most infamous poacher to ever walk the Twelveswood. A born leader delivered the bow. She formed her own gang of Mikote hunters. She was apprehended once and would have been brought to justice had she not tricked the foolish young sentry into releasing her before vanishing without a trace. Is that so? In any case, we've scoured the area and found nothing. How do we know what the powwow was ever even here? I say we inform the Godsquarer and the Wood Whalers taking care of not to implicate Buscaron and leave the rest to them. This doesn't concern the Archers Guild. It concerns Gridania Lay. Pawa Mujuk is a savage and utterly amoral poacher whose actions have, however, indirectly threatened the city's well-being. And what would a vagrant like you know of duty to one's homeland? No more than she, I suspect. How dare you? And you, Catherine, say something. Now's not the time for this. Very well, we'll return to the matter at hand. Mayhap we should take a second look at the clues we have gathered. Look all you want, though the trap and the arrow we found suggest poaching. There is nothing remotely unusual about them. What do you think? Should we examine, Catherine? Yeah, the arrow. We know this is a poacher arrow. Beyond that, it tells us nothing. Big trap. The trap is a common tool used in hunting beasts. Such devices don't distinguish between friends and foe and have been the cause of much tragedy for both man and chocobo. Gridania hunters would never stoop so low. Poachers, meanwhile, are wont to litter the forest air with these accursed things. That said, I see nothing here that would lead us to Potwell. Empty meat bottles. Why are you still carrying around rubbish? I told you these bottles predate the druthers. They have no connection to this matter. But if these bottles are so old, why do they retain the scent of mead? They must surely have been opened recently. Wait, before the calamity, Buscaron once served as a sentry. Yet even then he sometimes spoke of owning his own tavern, and it was an open secret that he was brewing his own private stock. Some must survive, of course. Buscaron Scar, his old lookout post. May it not be Pawa Majuk, but they must investigate at once. Sprint. Oh, shit. Pains in my asses. Oh my god. Come on, piece of shit. Just die already. Oh, me to, oh crap. I have to leave party for this. Any signs? Look, the ground is covered in Mikote footprints. These tracks are fresh, very fresh. I'll wager the bandits were alerted to our coming and fled, else they're hiding near. Take cover. Ah, and there I was thinking we caught ourselves some of the meddling bloody marauders. Not that I'm complaining. Hiding your face is downright bloody rude when you ain't been introduced. Oh, damn, I clicked that too fast. Would you would lecture us on manners? Truly, I have heard it all. They have us outnumbered. We had best split up. The leader is mine. I'll try to isolate her from the litter. Sylvain, Catherine, the rest I leave to you two. As you will. Okay, here we go. Poacher, hunter. There's a healer over there, okay. That's gotta go. Was that the last of them? Have you seen Ala... With me! Tis tis as a piss poor showing, sister. And you call yourself a keeper, a hunter who with no fangs ain't nothing but prey. No. Oh, but it looks like playtime's over. Be seeing you, sister. Okay, now I gotta go back this way. Seven hells. They were at my old post, and they drank me old mead. That stings the most of all. Well, 'tis past time the proper authorities were informed. I'll send messages to wood whalers and God's Quiver. The red-bellied bandits won't like it one bit, but I'll see that they're told exactly who the military is after. I only hope it'll be enough. Of course, Pawa Majuk's no fool. Now she knows she's been spotted. She'll break camp and be long gone before the time the next bell sounds, and the trail won't stay fresh for long either. Anyways, you've done me a great kindness, friends. Tell Luciana I appreciate the help. Yep, gotta go to Luciana. Click return. There's a little flute. Welcome back, Catherine. Silver tells me you encountered Pawa Majuk. No Granani could fail to recognize that name, so oft has been spoken with such bitterness. I fear we lack the strength to face her ourselves. This is a matter for God's Quiver and wood whalers. That you confronted her and survived is a testament to your growing mastery of the art. I was surprised to note that Leah and Silver were not at loggerheads upon their return. I assume we owe this unusual state of affairs to your calming influence. No, modest to the last. Truly, your every deed bespeaks a clarity of vision far beyond your years. I implore you to share your perspective with your peers and help them to grow into better, wiser archers. As you go forth and temper your skills in battle, know that we always look forward to your return. Let's see here. Person. Yep, that's gonna be better, but do I have...
I think they give you all of it.
No, you get to choose. You have to choose one, and that's the lower item level.
That's what I did.
Yeah, we'll hold the lower item level. All right, that's done. Get to do the next one at 25.
I'm turning to O&M and then we'll call it a night because it will be 10 o'clock. And that's what we said as a cutoff time.
Wee, running.
Also, there's a mender here if you need to mend.
I probably should. Take a seat, whatever you like, friend. Our waitress will come to take your... Oh, it's you. 'Tis good to see you again. What's that? Hear a battering suggestion, you say? The foul-mouthed rogue sends me word that an adventurer might be along for the job, and it turns out it would be you? Well, this makes things a lot easier, doesn't it? With regards to the task in question, there is a fair bit to tell you, but let me know when you're ready to hear the details, and I shall brief you. And we'll complete. And accept.
I love doing it.
Ready for the briefing? Good. Now here's the long and short of it. Beg pardon for interrupting M&M, but our need grows ever more pressing. Have none step forward. Oh, good day to you, Bo Lord. Your need must be pressing indeed for you to honor us with a visit. The good news is your journey hasn't been wasted. I'm pleased to report that we have a volunteer at last, and one who comes highly respected at that. Well, there's our very own woman for all seasons. You certainly have an act for appearing when you're most needed. My thanks for answering the call. Now, time is of the essence, so I shall proceed directly to the heart of the matter. We wish for you to nip a potential threat to Gridania in the bud. Beneath the central shroud, there lies an underground burial site called Tam Terra Deepcroft. That place was once a Gel Morn settlement, but we Gridanians have long interred our dead there. Of late, however, shadowy figures have been seen skulking about the Deepcroft, and with every increasing regularity. Based on the accounts of various witnesses, we suspect that these individuals belong to Lambs of Dalamud, a doomsday cult which sprung up prior to the calamity. These zealots have proven themselves dangerous in the past, and we leave them to their own devices at our peril. Ordinarily, I would have dispatched my best men to scour the Deepcroft with orders to flush the cultists out. Dude, I am your best person. As the calamity decimated our ranks and the limited forces at my disposal are constantly required to keep the Ixal at bay. Since we thwarted their attack in Gridania, on the Gridania tree, the Burmen have not allowed us a moment's respite. They have probed every ilm of our defenses to search the weaknesses, compelling me to spread our forces far more thinly than I would like. The situation so being, we have no choice but to entrust the task of dealing with the Lambs of Dalmud to others. Can we rely on you to handle this for me? Durr. You have my gratitude. Once you have seen your preparations, make your way to the Deepcroft and identify yourself with the guards posted at the entrance. He will appraise you of the latest elements. That's all. Be careful out there, you hear? May the crystal guide you and keep you. And the quest is accepted. Okay. So that pretty much sets that up. We only have a few minutes left for tonight. We do have a schedule now that is going to be...
Weeknights are going to be 8 to 10.
Well, pretty much overall. If I pull, I'm just pulling it up real fast. Let's see here. That is...
I have it in the key.
Hold on.
Okay.
Nah, I got it. So, if we come over here. Let me see here. Okay, so on Tuesdays, it's going to be continuing playing catch-up series. This time, on Tuesday, though, I'm going to be catching up on Bloodborne. Didn't get to play it when it came out. I have the time and ability to do it now. So, yeah, it's going to be at 8 o'clock. Thursday, we have 7 o'clock. Actually, it's 7 o'clock on all those. Thursday at 7 o'clock, we're going to be coming back to Final Fantasy again. We'll be continuing the MSQ from where we left off. Saturdays will be the other day of playing catch-up. We have that at 9. Probably make that earlier because...
That's probably going to change the appointment.
Yeah. So that will be continuing Alan Wake. I got like 2 more chapters in that, plus the 2 bit of DLC. So once we do that, then that will then change to something else. Maybe Skyrim. Maybe just...
We talked about maybe the game Vampire.
Maybe Vampire.
Maybe Yakuza. We don't know.
We'll figure it out. But those are going to be playing catch up. It's going to be another game I didn't get to play when it came out. That I got missed. And Sundays will be Final Fantasy again. So that will be continuing the New Beginnings.
Sundays are going to be our optional days. I'm going to have it on the schedule, but depending on how everything goes, it's going to be optional.
Well, that's just how it is for right now. So, come back. I'll have this up on YouTube by tomorrow, probably. Monday, come back with us Tuesday, please, for Bloodborne. Watch me die over and over again. This is the first From Software game I'm going to be playing. I've heard lots of things, especially about Dark Souls, about how that's like they're supposed to be really, 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 really hard. So I'll get to see that, and see how that actually is. So there's that, and I'm also working on Chronicles, some videos for Chronicles of Darkness on how to play Chronicles of Darkness, which is a tabletop RPG that's in a horror setting. As you watch the games I play, you're going to learn I like the horror genre. Actually, I might throw up my PlayStation profile so people see my trophies, because I've platinumed Resident Evil 7, 2, and 3, so just how much I like horror games.
Oh,
so.
all those times are in Central.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, anything we put up in Central Time, but if you go check our actual calendar, it will display in what their local time is.
I did not know that.
Yep. So, Bloodborne's one word.
I underlined it to be fixed. I thought it was two.
So, yeah, I'm working on getting up some Chronicles of Darkness stuff on how to play that. It is a tabletop RPG series that has, you can play human investigating things, but it's mostly ideal you play like a vampire, werewolf, or something like that. So we'll cover on to that. Other than that, hope everyone has a good start of their week. Have fun at work. I know that's not possible, but give it a try anyways. So yep. That should be it. You guys have a good day.